This is the latest configuration of my pedal board. It's taken a long time to get it to this by sheer trial and error. I'm very happy with this configuration. It seems to suit everything I'm doing. Yeah, and it sounds better than ever. Let's check it out. First of all, the signal is plugged into the FV100 volume pedal. This is always handy to have because when you're not playing, you can cut everything just with your foot. So it goes from the FV100 to the TU2 tuner, which is always on. It doesn't go through the tuner. What happens next is it goes from the FV100 into the BCB6, and then it's sent from there into the NS2. So it gets rid of the noise there nicely. From the NS2, the signal goes into the DM3. And more or less into the amp. And why I say that is because when I'm jamming at home, I like to have loop stations just before the amp, because then you're not getting any hassle. They're just taking what's completed of the signal. Yeah, the loop station is very handy, because you can put in your own loops and stuff like that. It's brilliant for jamming. That's another story, but I highly recommend it. It's a brilliant tool for jamming, and you can load in WAV files from a PC of backing tracks. It's an invaluable tool, and it will improve your playing. Okay, so next the signal goes from the NS2 noise suppressor over here to the Boss CS1. I'm using that compressor for the last month. I like it. It's quite snappy. A lot of people don't like them for some reason. Then goes over here to the Dynadrive. Okay, I like this Dynadrive because it's a bit natural sounding. I'm not really into pedals that have the we'll say digital ICs inside them and stuff like that, but this has been an experiment for a couple of months and I actually quite like it. Plus it's a really cool colour, goldy orange colour, sparkle. Then it goes from here into the SD2, which is a really handy overdrive because number one, you have the crunch, and then when you press on the FS5L, you get the lead mode. Next, the signal goes into the DoD FX10 bi-FET preamp. This is very handy. It's on all the time. Number one, it brightens up the sound. Some people use them as drives as well to add sparkle. The reason I use this is if you're using different guitars with different types of pickups, there could be a drop in sound, and then you can bring up your level and you can bring up your tone. So it's fantastic. Really helps boost the whole thing. So yeah, that's more or less the drive section complete. Okay, Dimension C is my go-to chorus because it just sounds beautiful. I was experimenting with the DC3 for a while, but it's just just doesn't really do it for me. Even though it's lovely, this is fuller and lusher. It's a better sound. Then over here you got the vibrato, always set at a low setting, just for a nice slight wobble. after that, we're up to the TR2. And that completes the send return loop back to the NS2. Looks more complicated than it is, but that's how it works, and that's the way it works now for me. And I like the sound of it. It's got a nice punchy sound. I'm building another pedal board too. It's going to be one for an alternative one, and I'll show you that the next time.